And now it's time for something seriously unimportant with your hosts, Anthony, Marcy, Jimmy, and Carter.
What is up, everyone?
Hey.
Hello.
How you guys doing today?
Hey.
So,
Fucking over the hill, guys.
yeah.
The big
Fucking
5-0.
shit.
That's
our
fucking crazy.
50th episode.
Holy shit.
Wow,
Yeah,
yes.
woo!
Yes.
Yeah,
Cheers.
there you go.
It's crazy that only one of our cast members has died this entire time.
I know, man. And it's funny. I'm getting a real ear, especially when I'm in here alone, you know. Harley, I think she decided to haunt the garage for some reason, and sometimes I kind of see her in the angle of my camera.
Really?
It's really
like, kind of
fucking-
like the
Oh,
corner of
wow.
your eye?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
really
so scary.
fucking scary.
Let me
That's
tell you,
so
like,
scary.
I feel like I've seen the same thing. Like, was she wearing really shitty fishnets at the time?
Oh, shit.
Um,
They do give you a live mic, Harley. It's behind your head. Oh, he's going to throw something at him.
well, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. It's very strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, for those of you who actually thought my posts about Harley dying were true,
Yeah, you're fucking retarded.
I mean,
And I don't like to use that word, but you are fucking retarded.
really, Harley died, and you think that's how we were all? Half of you guys know us all personally. You
Yeah,
thought
guys.
that's how we were announcing Harley's death on
Nope.
our podcast?
Nah.
Especially in a fucking zoo.
Yeah.
Like, really?
You think that would have been on the news if the rhinos killed somebody at the zoo? Nah, they tried to cover it up. It was the government.
Yeah, but Harley, those videos, some of the backlash I got was crazy. Especially we were talking before the show, the Sarah McLachlan thing. People went crazy over.
Yeah.
That was genius.
Oh, yeah.
That was so
It was
genius.
that was.
Do you want a live mic, Harley? No?
She has one.
No, she doesn't.
She's like, fuck that. I'm retired.
Oh my god, I'm hearing voices. What?
Oh, you haven't plugged her in.
Holy
Okay, I
shit,
see.
we're talking to the dead.
Oh my god.
Where's the Ouija board?
Oh.
The power of Christ compels you. Be gone, demon.
Well, there you are, Harley. No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
And this is where we put in Bucky puking again.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not working.
Yeah. I hear her.
Alright.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
hear her.
You don't hear her?
Is your mic on?
It's not working.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
Nope.
there she
no.
is. Oh
No.
my God.
It's been too
God,
long.
God damn it, Harley.
It's been too
All
long,
right.
I guess.
Oh, she's real.
How have you liked your little ditching us?
Hiatus.
My hiatus. It's been fucking great not being around you guys.
Jeez. Wow.
Yeah, we were feeling the
Making
same
people
way.
think I'm dead, Jim. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, I'm happy you made it to our 50th episode.
Yay!
You know.
Of course.
Yes.
50th
Yes.
episode. Woo!
Woo!
Whoop, whoop.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
But Harley, while we
Thank
have you,
Marcy.
while
I
we
love
have
your
you,
enthusiasm. Fuck off, Jim.
while we have you right here, what did you think of those death videos?
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
I know you.
love them. I couldn't stop watching the one. I was like, damn.
Sarah McLachlan
Am I
one,
really
right?
dead?
Yeah. I think
She's
were
like,
you almost
I can run with this.
were you almost crying about yourself?
Yeah.
Dude, every time I hear that song, I'm pretty sure my eyes just get watery. Like, no matter what the context is.
Yeah, it's a deep song, and like you said the other day, Sarah McLachlan. What has she done since then? She's just been making money off that song forever.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing worth
Yeah,
mentioning.
no,
if at all.
she's getting paid off of that. That's enough.
Wild.
Like, at first, like, I didn't think it was a death video. I thought it was an adoption video.
I'm
I'm
Adopt a
like,
Wild Harley.
Yeah, I was like, shit, like, who do I have to send 25 cents a day to take care of Harley?
Oh
That's
man. So before we get too off track, we do have a special guest on the couch today.
Yes.
It is somebody. Me and Carter. I know we talked about it before. We went to the AC Comedy Club in the Tropicana, and for a comedy show for Jimmy Moreira's birthday, and Gary G closed the show that day.
Bet.
How you doing today, Gary? What's going on, man?
I'm doing good, baby. How y'all doing?
Thank you for coming.
Welcome.
We got the motherfucking headliner
Thank
in
y'all
the
for
house.
having me, man. Y'all are dope, yo. I was sitting here watching this, just enjoying this like I was watching the podcast live, man. That shit was dope.
Yeah, dude. Gary was really impressive. You know, I do a personal vlog too. I don't know if you knew that. Like for my one
Jim,
YouTube
what are you talking
channel.
about? Everybody knows that.
Well-
You didn't hear that? It was on the news today, bro.
You're
The
a
billboards, the fucking ads on the YouTube. Everybody knows.
Stalking Jimmy's podcast shows.
Go
going up
subscribe to
3
Jimmy's
points this week.
fucking podcast, people. If you
My
didn't
vlog,
know.
dickhead. And I did an ant fuck up on my own vlog where I was GoProing your set, but here I did the whole thing in
Oh,
fast
yeah.
motion.
Time lapse.
So yeah, I time lapsed it so you couldn't hear a goddamn thing.
But it
Damn.
looks
Sucked,
fun.
yeah. But
What was your excuse? I was high on drugs. What was yours?
I think I was drunk.
Oh, all right. That's
I think we were
passable.
What do
pretty.
you mean you think you were drunk?
Yeah, you were
Were we
definitely
drunk at that time?
We were drunk that entire time.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, I do remember you did put on an awesome show, Gary. And there's other guys. What was the other guy? The other guy's name, Mike, right?
Mike.
Yeah, I was talking to him. He's a cool dude. Maybe we'll get him on here in the future. But yeah, really cool spot. It was my first time there. But
We appreciate you coming, man.
yeah, how have you been liking that? How long have you been at that comedy club?
I've been at AC for like 4 years.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, 4 years. I moved out there 2 years ago.
Okay.
So where are you originally from?
New York, Queens.
Okay, yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought I heard.
Yeah, I was born in Queensbridge, raised in Ravenswood. The project's right next to it.
Okay.
And you've been in Atlantic City. You live in Atlantic City?
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
here now going on it'll be 3 years in like May or some shit like that. I don't even
Okay.
too
All right.
long. I heard him ripping Atlantic City on the last podcast. Dude, you ain't wrong.
Nah.
Nah,
I
like
like-
outside of the casinos, yo, there are no good looking people.
Not at all. Like,
Like
you literally,
people.
you step off the boardwalk, it's chaos.
It's like the people. Like there's no
I know.
good looking people. You know? It's like it's just despair. Everywhere you look is despair, man.
Sad.
You see a chick on the corner, think she look hot, and the closer she gets, man,
Yep.
the face starts changing. Next thing you know, the teeth start popping out, and you're just looking at a fucking like a zombie, yo.
Right?
Jeez,
Dude,
yeah.
not.
You won't even know
I-
the zombie apocalypse hit in Atlantic City, dude. You
Dude,
won't even know.
I wasn't in Atlantic City for 10 minutes, right? I walk out of my hotel room, and this guy, he's just like hanging out around the hotel, and he's like, yo, man, you want some Coke? I'm like, no.
But that's
Like-
good because that's not what he was gonna sell
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, man. I'm good. And he starts walking away. He's like, all right. And then he turns around from like 15 feet away. He's like, well, what you want, a girl? I'm gonna get. He's like,
That
I'm
might
gonna
not,
got
that might not
variety.
have been what he sold you either.
get. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna get something out of you. You wait. I'm like, all right,
Dude,
dude. Wait
respect
till
the
I'm
hustle.
drunk.
Respect the fucking hustle. At least he's not begging for change. He's trying to fucking get some money.
Yeah, he's just trying to hustle you.
Right.
That motherfucker asks you if you want heroin, you'll say no. He'll say you want Molly, you'll
We'll go
say
down
no.
the fucking list.
He'll go down the list, but it's all gonna be the same bag he hands
Dude,
you.
you want some exotic meats? I got you.
Yeah, but he went from fucking cocaine to hookers. Like,
I
Well,
mean,
doesn't
cocaine and
everybody-
hookers,
That's
yeah,
the fucking
that's,
league.
exactly. That's the fucking first and second base right there.
oh, what? The home run is when I wake up the next day, hungover,
In the
not
middle of
remembering
a fucking
anything.
desert in Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
While it's
Yes,
gone.
that's the home run.
No, you probably wake up in that same room you stayed in, covered in bed bugs with your heroin and your hooker. Yeah,
Nah, the
that-
home
That
run.
was a whole night. That's
home
why I
run
really
would
hate
Gotta
Easy.
love
AC.
New Jersey, man.
I think the home run would be that you when you get tested, everything comes up negative.
Right.
Then it's like, ah, shit. Forget
made
about
it.
what you did, but you made it.
You cheated, Yep. Fair
oh
enough.
man. So
So did you start your comedy career in New York and then come to Atlantic
Yeah.
City? Okay.
Yeah, actually, Mike Merck is the one who brought me out to Atlantic City.
Okay.
Because we go on tour like twice a year. Me, him, Adam Gable, and this other comedian from New York, Terry McNeely. We do the multi-personalities tour like twice a year.
Okay.
So I was doing that, and Mike was out here grinding, and he told me to come out. So I came out.
How's the the comedy scene up in New York? Like, cause I'm a big follower of like Joey Diaz, and hearing his stories about like up near Jersey and fucking the tip of New York and shit. Like, it was pretty pumping back in the day. How's it now?
There's nothing like the comedy in New York, yo. In all honesty, like
That's what everybody says.
AC's popping because I'm there, but nah. But I was just in New York yesterday. I do a show out in New York at the Grizzly Pear every Monday.
Okay.
Quick plug.
Fucking right.
I'll get the plugs in as they go.
yeah, go for
But
it,
yo,
bro.
every midnight on Monday it's called Not Quite Tuesday. I'm there with my man Adam Gable. We do a show out there. You got to check out the Grizzly Pear. That's like the CBGB's of comedy.
Bet.
It's right down the block from the Cellar, which is the #1 comedy club. That's the one everyone's trying to get into.
Yeah.
But it's like all the up and comers in New York are coming out of there.
Okay.
It's not. I think there's gonna be very few comedians that blow up out of New York that don't say they came out of the Pear, because the Pear is the spot. There's nothing like it. The vibe. The minute you get there, you know you in something special. It's crazy.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's
I'm
crazy.
gonna have to go out and check that out.
Yeah, definitely. That
Oh,
sounds
nah,
like a
dude, you
cool
go
spot.
out there, you'll be chilling with the comedians outside, kicking it in a second.
Bet.
Y'all dudes will come out there. I know y'all already anyway.
Yeah.
I introduce you to everybody,
Fucking
dude.
right,
you be
man.
bugging.
Looks like we're going on the road again.
On
Yeah,
any
why
given
not?
night, and that's in the heart of the comedy scene. They
That's
hustle,
cool.
they hustle comedy out there like crack. You can't walk down the block without somebody saying you want to see a comedy show, because they got the Black Cat around the corner, then they got the Cellar right around the corner, which owns both of those. Then you got the Grizzly Pear. You got what's that shit? I think not West Side. Well, there's another comedy club there, but they don't show me no love, so I'm not gonna remember their name.
Yeah, man.
And then around the corner, there's another comedy club that used to be the Lantern, but now they changed the name to like the Bronx Yacht River Club.
Okay.
And I'm like, motherfucker, this ain't the Bronx. And even in the Bronx, who the fuck got yachts? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's
Is it
like
even
it's
on
the
the river?
dumbest name I've ever heard, but it's called Comedy Works. That's pretty cool, and the room is dope. So although I don't like the outside name, the inside name, Comedy Works, that's all right, whatever. I mean, they don't show me love either, so it's not like I'm going to kill something I don't get.
You right?
Yeah.
You know
There
what
you
I'm
go, man.
saying?
So hell, you said you're at least in New York once a week doing a show.
Now
right?
I'll be out there once a week, every Monday night. I just
Fucking
had
A,
we
nice,
had
man.
our first show last night. That shit was crazy. We had like 40 people out there on a fucking Monday midnight.
That's
You know
all.
what I'm
yeah.
saying? That were ready to party.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, I'll
was
definitely
dope.
have to hit you up, and we definitely have to get out there. That'd be cool,
Yeah,
man,
for
for sure.
So
yeah, y'all gotta come out and check out New York. I was watching your last podcast, and she said she'd been to New York and you don't want to go through Central Park. I mean, I've done some wild shit in Central Park just to see if some shit happened.
Hey, that would have been a good story if I actually had walked through Central Park at midnight.
Well, on the other side, they sell T-shirts for ladies that say, I made it through Central Park at midnight and didn't get raped.
There you go.
Christ.
Now you missed my podcast because I went to professional wrestling school, so I think I can take them.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Sounds like a challenge.
We're gonna give her a GoPro.
Here
and
we come,
say,
you fucking
See you
criminals."
on the other side.
Either way, they win. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Oh, that was loud.
Yeah, that was. So, Gary, back to Atlantic City. So, the AC Comedy Club.
Yeah, it's the #1 club in Atlantic City, yo.
Yeah.
There's
so-
another one out there, but you know what I'm saying? they only do like one night a week, 2 nights a week. We out there 7 nights a week jamming. It's dope.
Fucking A, man. And how have you is that the only place in AC? So you went straight to the AC Comedy Club. You never even performed in that other spot you're talking about?
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
Because they don't show me love in their club in New York either. I get no love in New York. And it's crazy. I'm from New York. I mean, Grizzly Pear, the only place that gives me love.
Well, that's the only place that matters, right?
Yeah. I mean, I played in every club. But when I play in those clubs, it's like an outside producer putting on a show and inviting me to do their show. I'm not passed in any club in New York City. You know,
Yeah.
they don't know what they're missing, but that's all right.
So
They will after this. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Yo,
for
man,
sure.
Listen, I love y'all shit, man. I think y'all motherfuckers gonna blow. I think someone's gonna be sitting home like in what's that, Wayne's World? Motherfucker, he finished banging his lady. He's watching YouTube and shit. He's gonna be like, who those motherfuckers right there? Watch, man.
So I just found out today. I didn't know before that you have your own podcast,
Yeah, Rated G.
Rated G. Can you tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about this?
Well, I used to do it before I even did comedy. It was called Rated G and the Rust and Blues Rat Pack, which was like my 5 boys. And it was like about shit, you know what I'm saying? We just basically smoke weed and drink a bottle of something. We would pick up like a crazy bottle, like
That's
some
kind
sort
of like our gimmick.
Yeah, that's why I love you guys, man. I'm
Sounds
like,
a
these
bit
dudes-
familiar, right? I swear we didn't copy off you guys.
Nah, that dude over there, man, he's like me if I was like white. If I was like white, that'd be me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real shit.
Ant's
yo.
our little pothead of the show.
Nah, like
For
I
sure.
watched the last one, man. I was like, yeah. I don't know if I would have did the Cheetos though, man. I don't know, something about weed and cheese.
Yeah, I did.
You know, I was mad because I found
See, I'm
out.
so high right now. While I'm rolling a joint, I'm talking, not even realizing I'm not even talking into my microphone.
Nah, there was one part where she was talking, and you were kind of like, I'm looking at you, and I'm like, that motherfucker fucked up.
Oh, dude.
It was when she was
Yep.
talking about the stars that follow her, and she was talking. What's the name again?
Denzel Washington.
Oh,
Denzel Washington again.
And you sitting there, and I'm looking at you. I'm like, the motherfucker in his own world right now, right? And then you start talking, and you was in your own world because you misunderstood everything she said. That's when I knew that motherfucker was fucked
You
up.
know what? That happens all the time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, but I had a question though.
What's up?
So I checked out your stuff on YouTube last night, and what I really want to know is, when are you gonna like spread the love like all over America? Like you got New York, you got AC, but where else do you go? Do you like hit up like maybe like LA? Because like
Nah,
I was in LA for a couple of years, and I know the scene out there in comedy is pretty hot too.
Everybody's been telling me I gotta go to LA. I've never been to LA.
It's amazing. The comedy
I've
out
never
there.
been to LA ever.
It's amazing.
And it's crazy because I know I love it. But
You
I don't-
would kill out there.
You know what
gotta
it
go.
is? That's that institutionalized shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in the hood.
Right.
So when I grew up, I'm surprised I've seen the places I've seen. And what have I seen? Like Ohio, Indiana,
it's not
fucking.
LA.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like and I never went to like college, so I never did spring break. None of that shit. So I never really, I did all my traveling through music and comedy.
Right.
So through art is what's brought me places. But I've been to like Ohio. I've been all over like the West, kind of, but not like Florida. Wherever it's cold, I've been there.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I've been to Buffalo, Chicago, Detroit, all those places, man.
No, you gotta
Yeah,
get
they're
out.
the places I've never been.
Shout out to
LA.
Detroit.
Midwest.
But big up Ohio.
Vegas.
Because
all those
I'm going to tell you right now, I fucks with Ohio. Man. Big up Ohio. Those people are always dope out there.
So do you just
That's
do you
good
go
to hear.
do you go to Ohio for comedy or just for
Nah,
personal?
comedy, man. Comedy has brought me places. I would never go to Ohio. Why would I go to Ohio?
I don't know if your aunt lived out there or
Nah,
something,
man.
bro.
I'm Puerto Rican. I don't know where my aunts live.
Fucking right.
I'm sure you got a few in Arecibo, right?
Nah, listen,
No?
I only see my family at funerals, man.
Ah,
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
That's the Puerto Rican family reunion right there.
That's how my family is, man, and I ain't even Puerto Rican.
Really, I'm surprised, man, because I watch Blue Bloods. I feel like y'all get together on the weekends all the time, man. There's like always good dinner.
Sadly, it is not like that anymore. I wish it was, bro. The fucking family connection is not.
Yeah,
like
my
what it used to
family's
be,
just
bro.
like Blue Bloods. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no. Sadly, I didn't get on.
Every
that train.
Sunday we have pasta. We sit around the table.
I
we
wish.
pray first.
Yeah. Have some life revealing conversation.
Yeah.
Hey
we,
Jim,
that
can you
just
pass the
steers us
gabagool?
further into the world.
we talk about our
Our feelings.
our feelings.
I want to talk about my feelings at dinner.
None of that.
You want to hear something funny though, Gary? My mama, my grandmom, when she started to watch Blue Bloods, she was trying to do that. She was like calling us all, and I knew what it was because she was living here at the time.
Yeah.
I knew what it was. I was like, she's watching fucking Blue Bloods, and she's trying to have that Blue
Yeah.
Bloods family dinner thing.
Yeah,
It's not
she's-
gonna happen with our family.
She's like,
So
why?
yeah, I was just gonna say, why are you knocking it? What's the wrong with having a
I
nice
know, but
fucking family
The
dinner?
point
every
is,
fucking
why weren't you
weekend?
trying to do it? You're trying to do it because you're jealous of the Blue Blood family.
I guess so.
That's-
See,
I cry every time I see that shit,
Who the
yo.
fuck is cooking a
See-
turkey every week?
you don't have to do a turkey every week.
And I love how it's the ex-police commissioner, the current police commissioner, the captain. That
Yeah,
family,
see, I've
that
never
family
seen
is
Blue
high
Bloods.
up in that
I
New
was gonna
York
say
Police
that.
Department,
they're
bro.
all cops or
Yeah.
lawyers.
Oh yeah, see,
They're
I've
all-
never seen Blue
See, I
Bloods.
thought I
Yeah,
was
all the
only
boys are
one.
cops, the girls are lawyers, and like
Okay.
we gotta have feeling conversations and career conversations.
Yeah, no.
What was
See,
you saying? Mom?
mine's is more like kind of like a Sopranos fucking situation where it's like Yeah, we'll act like we love each other, but we'll really talk behind each other's backs, and then we'll see you the next time somebody dies.
Yeah, but even they eat together.
Yeah, that is true.
They do.
You know, what was you gonna say, Ma? What was you gonna say?
Hey, I don't know anything about this Blue Buds. I'm trying to think about who my family's like. I can't even come up with a family. I'm like, my family's like, we eat all over the place. Somebody
Yeah,
in the
but
living
you
room,
probably
somebody
have
in the
family
bedroom.
reunions.
We've
Never. You don't
had
do
a
the
family.
barbecue with the shirt, the tree, the names hanging off the branches
the
and
line,
shit.
the line dancing, you know, everybody doing the line dancing at the end. Oh, like a Tyler Perry movie. Okay, that's what my family should be like. Tyler Perry movie.
Well,
No lie, at the block party over at Aunt's house, someone even went as far as to set up a table and set up like all the jewelry and shit that they're selling,
Bro.
and clothes.
what, like that
Yeah.
Avon and shit? Like
No,
that, like
no.
Avon
homemade
table?
jewelry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Like, yeah.
shit.
Etsy on the
Nice.
block.
Again, bro, respect to fucking hustle. She had fucking a lot of foot traffic for fucking being at a bar.
Yo,
Crazy.
To be fair though, like for the first like 2 hours there was nothing.
Yeah, no,
And then as soon as I said like, I'm like, man, no one's buying your shit. Just pack up. Then the first lady walked immediately over and started buying something. And
She
then
heard you, bro.
next thing you know, there's a whole fucking line.
Yep.
Wow.
Like, see, I should have said that an hour ago.
You're a good salesman, man. Should have never got out of sales.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, unlike all you guys though, for real. Like I can't get rid of my family. My family, you know, every time I walk out of the house, I'm tripping over one of my family members. So we don't really need family reunions in my family.
I don't know how
That's for sure.
I don't know how you don't have every one of their numbers on block by now. If my phone blew up as much as yours with family, they would all be on the block list.
The block list. You are such a scumbag. You know
No,
that?
they're just needy. Fuck that.
Aren't we all, Jim? Aren't we all?
Susan, you hear that? You're probably on the block list on Carter's phone.
It's gonna be.
So where is you've been a lot of places. Where is your favorite place that you've done comedy so far? Is it New York or is it like where?
Let's say besides
Yeah,
New
nah,
York.
like
I
so
thought you said
far,
Ohio.
I fucks with Ohio, but Ohio's just like, nah, you know what it is? Every time I go out there, they show me mad love, man. They got like, I do Wiley's out there, big up to Wiley's. And it's like, when we're done, we always leave with like people and chill, and they always just show us mad love. The first time we went out there, we was in Cuyahoga Falls, and I remember after the show, Mike Merck comes up to me and he's like, yo, dude, these two black dudes want to take us to a club somewhere and hang out. I feel like it's safe.
I feel like it's
Oh
safe.
my God.
And I'm like,
That's how you know
fuck
you're
it.
gonna have a good night.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck. But yo, those dudes, they was real. I'm terrible with names, but I never forget faces, and those are my boys. Whenever they come through, I remember them. But them dudes kept it real because they took us out to like some fucking barn. It was a barn where it was a club, and it was basically where fat white chicks go to be with black dudes because it was all
Oh
just
my
black dudes and
God.
fat white chicks,
That's wild.
right?
So what was the? Was it a
And-
barn? Did it have like a bar? Like
It was like it probably used to be a working farm, but now this place opened it up as a club. I don't even know.
so
if it was,
this is a club.
Yeah, it was.
all right.
It was. It was
I thought you
legal.
just
It was
meant you
legal.
met these two dudes. You
No,
at this
we did.
random fucking
Well,
to a
farm.
Well,
barn.
to me, that's
Red doors and everything, out in the middle of
Yeah.
fucking corn and everything,
yo. To
with
me,
a radio.
To me, that's what it was. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right?
Because we in the back of the seat, and I'm like, yo, and we're driving for a minute. I'm looking at them, and I'm like, yo, and y'all could tell these dudes is players in the game. Like,
Yeah.
they not, you know.
They're not just regular dudes.
Yeah, it's like
fucking-
me taking you around New York. You
I
know what
got
I'm
you.
saying? So it's like, I'm like, yo, these dudes could actually kill us and like fucking, you know, whatever, or even leave us. We have no idea where the fuck we are. And we're pulling up to a barn.
You probably have no phone reception or nothing.
It was like
out
you
there.
going to get your PS5. You know what I'm saying? Like we pulling up to a barn. But when we went inside, it was like, you know, it was cool. It was a club and shit. And like it was all just like, you know, big white girls. Big up to the big white girls. I got no problem with y'all. I was actually, what happened was I was dancing with one, and like a fucking dude came up on me and was like, yo, dude, get off my woman. And I'm like, yo, we
shit.
I was about to say, yo, we just dancing, but I didn't have to. Them two dudes that brought me out there popped right in the middle and was like, yo, put your hoe in check. Just like that.
Oh.
Wow.
I was like, yo, I fucks with Ohio since that day. Since that
I
day.
never would have left, bro.
That was the first
Oh
time I
my
went
Fucking
out
A,
there.
dude. I can respect that.
Straight up, because they brought us
That's
out
crazy.
there. You know what I'm saying?
They were like, "Fuck that. That's the VIP. Don't fuck with them."
yeah.
That's
That
crazy.
shit was dope. I ain't even gonna lie. Since then, I fucks with Ohio. Ohio's always shown me love, man. I
Fucking
love
right.
Ohio.
I've never been to Ohio. Shout out
Well,
to
you
Ohio,
should come
man.
to the
Yeah.
gathering. It's in Ohio.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, maybe. We'll
Yeah,
see.
go, dude. What part of Ohio is it in?
Where is it, babe?
It's probably
I
in the
don't
middle of
fucking know.
fucking
I want to
nowhere.
say like Legend Valley, but I'm
Yeah, I think
Probably in the
like
middle of nowhere.
something
somewhere.
like that. I'm not.
Man,
100%
go anywhere.
Sure.
I never been there, but go. I
Isn't,
fucks with
isn't there
Ohio.
the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Because that's the only reason why I
That's
wanted to go.
Columbus.
Is that
right?
in Ohio?
That's the only
No,
reason
it's
why I
nowhere
wanted to
near
go
that.
Yeah, I think this
Ohio.
is probably in the middle of nowhere.
This
in
is
some
definitely in the
field
middle of
somewhere.
nowhere.
Oh, darn it.
You know, it's going to be thousands of juggalos.
Yes,
Of course.
I don't think they can really do
Whoop,
that in Columbus
whoop.
somewhere.
motherfucker.
But Gary, can we backtrack a little bit? I wanted to ask you a little more about your podcast. So you said you had the podcast with your 4 boys,
Oh
right?
yeah. And then it's funny. That's why I say congratulations on your 50th. That is, especially with so many people, to have them show up all. You guys are a band, and to have a
Yeah.
band actually show up all the time. Y'all motherfuckers were on time. You know.
It's
I
finding the
fucking-
right people, man.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Like, you know,
Yeah, man.
we had a hard time finding hosts in the first place, and it's hard for people to commit to, you know, because we have to meet like 4 nights a week. You know,
Yeah.
Up to 4.
up to 4, 3 to 4 nights a week. We have to have a meeting. So yeah, it is. It turns into like a little bit of a
It's a
job
lot-
type thing.
Yeah. but
And
it's
people
so-
don't like that. You know
labor
what I
of
mean?
love.
Yeah.
I
You know,
fucking hate
Just
it.
remember, man. Listen,
I
man.
love it. I love it. I love being here.
Yeah. And you may
I love
hate
that
it, but
you're
at least
here.
you show up.
Thank you.
I
That's all
love-
that matters.
I love that
Exactly.
she's here, dude, because I'm not gonna lie. Before she was here, I was wondering, are they racist? I'm like, what am I walking into? But that's judging a book. Yo, that's judging.
Yo,
a
you gotta
book.
watch our Diesel Ramos fucking episode.
That's judging a book by the cover. You know what I'm saying,
yeah.
man?
Yeah,
because
man.
the truth is, y'all show me nothing but love since I've been here. It's nothing but a good vibe here. Right when I started watching the podcast more, I was like, yeah, these are my motherfucking kind of people. But I still didn't know because, you know, I'm friends with a lot of racists. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm
Yeah.
able to slide through. I know black racists,
Right.
white
Oh, yeah.
racist, you
Oh,
know.
dude, yeah, I feel
We
I
that.
got
all know a
love for
lot of
everybody.
racists.
Listen,
it's
see, that's the
unfortunate.
problem. That's the problem with acceptance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm the most accepting motherfucker in the world because,
Same.
yeah, I know racists.
Same,
Yeah,
so do
yeah.
I.
The problem here is that people have acceptance until people don't accept what you want them to accept.
Exactly.
We got no acceptance for assholes.
Fucking right.
I know a lot of assholes. You know what I'm saying? And people don't accept them. Well, you got to accept them. I don't believe they should be able to impede on the way you live.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
As long
Or-
as you're
or-
not forcing or impending.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yep.
let them. You know, it comes from ignorance, but not everybody has that
Yeah.
knowledge.
Who
You
the
know what I'm
fuck
saying?
cares?
Yeah.
Not everybody's done DMT like you and me, my man.
No, I haven't. See, that's the thing. I haven't done DMT yet, but only
word?
because I respect it so much, and I don't think it's called my name yet.
Oh, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real
I gotta
shit.
be ready for that.
No, that's
Sounds
real.
like some spiritual shit.
It is.
right
No, it
there.
is.
It really is.
You don't do DMT to get high. You can't.
Yeah.
It lasts 15 minutes, man, and you wish it could last longer.
Yeah,
but for
you
that,
really
you do
do.
ayahuasca. But yeah, it's not to get high. It's about knowing about yourself and knowing about what shit is in this world and what's real. And the truth, this is all bullshit. This is all bullshit, man. Don't let nothing get to you, because at the end of the day, this shit is all bullshit, yo.
100
You know,
fucking
I mean,
percent.
we live in this life, whether it's real or not, you know, because like we were talking about my conspiracy theories, and I got to a point where like I don't necessarily, like if I found out I wasn't real, like and all this was just some, I'd be like, okay, that's what it is. I mean, I do think I'm real, you know what I'm saying? But
I would be fucking more upset if we like died and then nothing. That's it. We're done.
oh nah, see,
I'd be so fucking mad, dude.
I don't
if
think
you
you would
did
be.
DMT,
No, I
don't
know
think you
that
would
I'm not,
be-
I know that we're
Yeah.
not.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
be mad.
I know for
because
sure that
there
we're
would be
not.
nothing left.
You fuck
That's
you, Carter.
true.
Fuck you.
that's
motherfucker.
true. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. If you did a DMT, you would know
Oh,
that
I'm
there
telling you,
is
bro.
there is other
Oh,
shit.
for sure.
Like there's another
I'm a
realm.
firm believer in that.
Yeah, there's
you
another realm.
heard it here first, kids. Do your DMT and you'll find out what life really is.
Yo, it's one of those things you do, and you want all your loved ones to do it.
Yep.
You're like,
See,
yo,
I'm
my
taking the
mother
steps,
needs
though.
to do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I'm taking the steps though. You got to start with the weed, and then you got to go to the. I did the mushrooms, and then the acid, and then we'll go to get the DMT.
It even changes
See.
the way like your mushroom experience is.
Really?
Yeah, because once you open up that third eye, dog, it just
Oh my god!
changes everything,
See, you,
man.
I can't wait to do fucking dude.
I just made him do mushrooms at the beach.
That was fucking dude. I was in the ocean. You know the little fucking the little. I
little
don't, what are they?
clams.
Clams, mussels, or whatever the fuck. Like the little dudes
Yeah,
that like
little
are in the
tiny-
wet
yeah,
sand.
yeah.
Like you pick them up and then they like bury themselves in your hands.
Oh, they're not hermit. I thought they were like
No, they're not
little
hermit crabs.
crabs.
No, they're not hermit crabs. But you like There's fucking thousands of them, millions of them.
Yeah.
And fucking, I was just literally picking them up for like what felt like hours and just letting them seep in through my hands. My mom fucking recorded me from like far away. I look like a fucking idiot just standing there in the ocean with like
But that's
these
where
things
freedom is,
Dude,
baby.
I was fucking amazed.
Freedom
fucking
comes
amazed.
in looking like an idiot.
Yep, you're goddamn right it does.
Well, Gary, real quick. So, I just have one question about your podcast.
Oh my god.
I don't think we
Jen.
can stay on this topic, can we? No, but you're doing it now. It's just you and your friend, or
Yeah, nah, it's me and my boy Brian Licata. He's the producer of it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how does it work? Do you guys ever have guests on, or do you just bullshit?
We had our
together?
first guest actually last week. So it's
Oh,
predominantly
cool.
me and him, but I do bring on other comedians. I bring on other people. I want to have this motherfucker on my shit. We have a good
Amen.
time. And right now we zooming it, so we could do it from anywhere, man. I could
Yeah,
actually
nice.
I could have your whole crew with us if you want one day. And
Well,
fucking
we-
just
yeah,
like-
we-
we do like you know, Simpsons meets Family Guy shit.
Bet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And everybody just
Cross
collide,
universes.
and we talk about aliens and conspiracy theories and get
Fucking
high.
A.
You
Fucking
know,
A, man. Yeah. So what was the name of that again?
Rated G with Gary G Garcia.
Rated G with Gary G Garcia.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
on-
add that into the description.
Yeah, it's on Spotify and YouTube.
Cool, man. And
And
while you're
whatever
down
else.
there, make sure you like and subscribe and share.
Nope. Nope. Dude, I seen that coming
I looked.
so far away, dude.
I looked at it, and he was just like,
I seen that
Nah,
coming.
nah,
That
that
delivery
didn't
was horrid.
I'll give myself an F for that one.
That
Sorry,
was
everyone.
So bad.
That
But-
doesn't
Come
mean
on,
that you
Jim.
guys don't get to subscribe and hit like
Yes.
just because Jimmy sucks.
See, Carter, you saved it a little bit. That was all right.
I think I brought it up to like a 6.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6. That's fair.
So, Gary.
I
Wow.
feel like I've known y'all motherfuckers
Rebound.
forever, man. I want y'all to keep bringing me back.
Come back
I
whenever
wanna-
you want.
As soon as you caught my face, you didn't even do a full head tilt, and
No.
you fucking because you knew I was judging you for as soon as
I
you
know,
started
dude,
talking.
I know. It was
That
horrible.
split-second eye contact.
I was like, this motherfucker.
So, Gary, tell us about this YouTube special. You have a YouTube special?
Yeah, actually, AC Jokes and myself, man, we recorded 2 specials, mine and Mike Merck. My special is called You Did Not See Me Here Tonight. It's on YouTube. It's free, but feel free to
know
Venmo
what
me a
I'm doing
tip if you
home when
want
I
to.
go
That's
home.
on there too. But I just want y'all to watch it, man. My goal is to get 100,000 fucking views on that shit, and
Nice,
it doesn't seem lofty, but there is no cats in it, so. You know, you never know what's gonna happen on the fucking internet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my goal, man. Check it out. It's fucking awesome. It's called You Did Not See Me Here Tonight. We filmed it during the pandemic, and we did it ourselves. And I fucking like it. It's not my best. I don't feel like it was my best, but I made up half that shit that night.
Yeah.
Good shit,
so
man.
so
Yeah.
half that shit was
Fucking
made
A.
up. Half
yeah,
of it was made up
honestly,
that
that makes
night.
it cooler to me, in my
You
opinion.
know, the whole time I'm thinking, why are you making shit up, dude? like they filming this shit, do shit you know that works, but
Right.
fuck it, man, you can't be afraid to fail.
Well, you
Fucking
said
right.
you said you had a little. We can add some clips into
Yeah,
the show,
anything
right?
y'all want to clip in.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna add some of that YouTube special just so you guys can.
He
see,
made me repeat that so he knows that he can't get sued and shit.
Right?
Yep.
He's like,
We got proof now, motherfucker.
Gary, I'm not as dumb as I
yeah,
look.
nah, you don't look dumb at all, dog. You're white. I know you know your way around
Nah,
shit.
he looks dumb as
You'll be the
Don't give him
third
too much
copyright
credit.
claim I fought and won.
So yeah, we're gonna put some a clip from that YouTube special in right now.
You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden, as I'm on the phone with my man, he's like, yo, dude, don't come back to New York. And I was like, why not? And he said, it's like the 80s again. And I was like, word? People are solving their problems through breakdancing? Who knew? I didn't know that came back, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm not, did you know we used to do that, young bucks? We didn't fight in my days. We battled. We used to solve our problems through interpretive dance, motherfucker. I miss those days because I'm little and fighting hurts. And I'm flexible, you know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with him, like you a big dude, but back in those days, dude, with that body, you didn't stand a chance, too big, your footwork would be all crazy. Like I'd be like, what the fuck did you just say? What the fuck? Yo, Yo, word up, wait right here. I'm gonna go get my cardboard. And I'd run home and shit. I'd run home, get my cardboard, bring that shit out, put it down. I'd be like, go ahead, son, say that shit again. No. Dad, you remember this shit, right? Remember? That was the diss move back then. That was some real shit. That man, you just took a dick to the face. Your boys would be like, duck, son, duck. Close your mouth, son, close your mouth. It was crazy. It was crazy, man. And I was vicious. I was undefeated. I was vicious, dude, like straight up, I would take your heart right out of your chest. I'd just be like, and I reach in, pull that shit out. I let it thump. I make sure everybody sees it. Make an example out of you, motherfucker. I was a cannibal. I eat that shit. Let it come back up, bubble in the belly, spit it back out, put it back in your chest.
Oh, yeah. And we're back.
Yay, we're back. Woo!
It's like magic.
Where's our sound effects? Yay!
Yeah, I know. What are you doing,
There
Carter?
you go.
Oh, my
There
bad.
you go.
She might be taking your seat, Carter.
That's fine. I gotta take a shit.
Oh my god. This fucking guy.
He's keeping the seat warm for me. That's cool.
Oh, it's warm.
I like that.
Warm
Oh.
seat.
No, but I actually have a question. I don't know if it's off topic, but I'm just curious about this. So, what is the craziest thing a fan has ever done?
Stay near the mic, Marcy.
What?
I got you that.
I couldn't hear you
mean,
over the.
Is that an open-ended question? Because I kind of have
The
an answer to that.
craziest thing a fan has ever done for anything to get your attention. Maybe they were heckling. What's the craziest
Maybe
thing a
they
fan ever
stalked
did?
you for a
So,
while.
yeah, Gary,
There you
are the ongoing
You've had a
theory?
stalker.
The ongoing theory on Marcy is she is a psychotic fan person that stalks.
Oh my
Fan
god, I cannot believe
person.
he's bringing this up. This is a topic.
Hold on, this is the first I'm hearing
No,
of
this
this.
is a topic
Oh.
that I told him he could bring up during my podcast. He did not bring it up. Okay, so it's too late now.
Sorry, all
Too
right.
late. Too late. You had your shot. Okay.
But you had a
What's
stalker,
your
Gary?
Facebook? Marcy Stalker
Yeah, my
Girl?
stalker didn't look as good as she does, though.
What'd your stalker look like?
My stalker looked nothing like her. My stalker had like no neck. and not like really no neck, like head and shoulders, like just right did. I'm sure it was there somewhere, but it wasn't like noticeable.
Like just head, shoulders, knees,
Not like
toes?
it's crazy. 'Cause,
That's
like,
a banger. I haven't heard that song in forever. That's a fucking good song right there.
Nah, it's crazy because like the ones that really be bugging are like old. So I don't even know how old she was, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how old she was. She's white. She could have been 40. She could be 70. I don't know.
Oh, wow, 70.
You know, she looked like she was in her 60s, but you don't know.
Oh, she like hanging out around your house or something? Like
Nah, I came out one day and she was crossing the street in front of my house, like after a show, and like I saw her, and my friend was like, "Yo, ain't that the chick from the show?"
Oh.
And she saw us and she started walking like real slow, like as if she thought if she moved slow enough,
you could
we
see
wouldn't
her,
see her.
like
Like I
fucking
know that's
Jurassic
what's
Park.
going on in her head. You know what I'm saying?
That's
She
wild.
tried to
Yo.
Jurassic Park your ass.
I'm not gonna lie.
If you don't move, it can't see you.
Exactly.
Fucking Velociraptor.
T-Rex.
Yeah, it was a T-Rex,
Yeah,
Jimmy. Come on.
jackass.
Yo, on some real shit. On some real shit.
Sure she wasn't on DMT?
Right?
Nah, she would have been walking.
Oh my god.
Yo, bath salt maybe, but on some real shit. Ever since that day, I started putting the chain on my door. Because
Oh my
it's
God.
not that I don't even think those chains work. I feel like 2 or 3 kicks you in the door. But I figure in 2 or 3 kicks I can get my machete underneath my pillow
Yeah, exactly.
and kind of defend myself.
I was just
So,
gonna say, by that time you should have a fucking gun in your hand anyway.
Yeah.
So-
Well, guns are illegal in New Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey. It's pretty difficult. Well, I'm not getting into all this, but
Yeah.
you look like you should have like 3 Dobermans.
Now I got a
Like
cat.
somewhere.
Yes. See, that is dude. That is the best answer that you could have fucking
man.
gave.
Does it
bro.
walk like a Doberman?
Nah, she like a queen, dog. I'm kind of in an abusive relationship with her, man. Like, she be fucking attacking me.
Sounds like a cat. That sounds like a cat.
Like,
Well,
when
yeah,
I'm-
welcome to
but-
being a cat owner.
Right?
'cause
But only
every
when I'm
cat owner
leaving.
gets
But
attacked.
only when I'm
Yeah, they
leaving.
do.
Like, whenever I'm leaving. Forget about if, like, I'm packing my bag. If I'm packing my bag, she'll get in the bag and won't let me put shit in the bag.
She knows. So she
That's
knows
fine.
you're leaving.
She knows when
Yeah,
I'm leaving for
yeah.
a minute. But, like, even when I leave to go do a show for the night, she be attacking me, yo. And it's like she's loving all day.
Yeah,
All day. And then I
that's
come
cool.
back and she's right at the door with that look. She got that Puss in Boot shit
Yeah.
with the eyes. Like, they
Yep.
get real wide.
Aww.
And, yo, real shit. Real shit.
Aw.
And it's kind of like she looking at me like, see what you made me do?
So cute.
You know, and I'm like, this is abusive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should get rid of you.
Damn right.
I agree.
But I'm
Dude,
not.
that should be a thing. That needs to be a thing, internet people. That sounds like a weird thing that you guys are into because you like cats and stuff. We need like therapists for cat owners because our cats are like terrible to us.
Yeah, nah, they are. They
We
be
need to take a
bugging.
stand as cat owners.
I mean, I let it happen. It's her house, man.
No,
Fuck
I
it.
know. I fucking love them little fuzzy
Dude,
fuckers.
people come to my house and they're like, yo, dude, do you babysit cats? Because there's nothing but cat shit all over, man.
Dude, I have 4 cats right
I got those tree houses going straight to the fucking ceiling.
Fucking right.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm ready to put those shelvings on the wall so
That
that
would
they
be
can crawl
cool
up the
as
wall.
shit.
I'm just afraid she's going to attack my head.
Oh, dude, aerial attacks. That would be terrible.
I used to have a cat that would jump off the fucking the top of like anything and like leap on my people. And my
That's
people
cool
would
as
come over
shit.
and they leap on.
It's like an attack cat.
It's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
She was dope. She was dope.
I
That would be
I
Bailey.
like dogs too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I've had dogs, you know, but right now I got a cat. I didn't even want the fucking thing, man.
Dude,
Now you- now you have it, now you
hated
love it.
cats
I
at first.
fell in love with them, man. What could you do,
Yep.
man?
Cat sounds delightful. Really. Really.
You,
so
do you have a
cute.
cat?
I don't have a cat.
Oh, no, my
You don't-
cat. Her
you look
name's
like
Mama.
you look like you'd have a pet. You don't have any
I would,
pets.
if I had a pet, which I don't want one, but if I had one, I would have a doggy.
A dog.
Cute
Too
little
much work.
doggy. Oh, they're so cute though. The little tiny little puppies.
Nah,
with
I
the
love
tails
dogs,
that
but they're a lot of
wag.
work.
No, don't get a little one. My aunt, right?
I have 5.
My aunt is
You got 5 dogs?
Yes, sir.
holy shit. I didn't know you had that many.
See, that's the thing. I travel too much. Like, even with the cat, I got to make sure I don't just get someone to feed her. I get someone that's going to hang out there with her for like an
Yeah,
hour,
fucking
you know,
right.
and chill with her.
Just bring the dog up on stage with you if you get a
I'm
dog.
ready.
You know what I mean?
I bought a harness for the cat. So I'm going to start taking it out in Atlantic City.
Yeah, fucking right.
And
Do
walking
it.
it
Why
around.
not?
Dude, while we were on the
I'm gonna try to
boardwalk,
get it
we
used to the
found
car.
a stray cat. I don't know if he was stray though, because he was a fucking fat ass cat. Like not like a fucking like big cat. He was a fucking fat ass cat.
I know, they healthy, dude.
Yeah, the motherfuckers were eating.
They attack seagulls, dog.
That's what I'm saying. They're fucking like they don't fuck around down there.
All that AC garbage, probably all up
Yeah,
in the
there's a lot
bags.
to eat in AC.
All up in the bags. Okay.
There's a lot to eat in AC, man. Every
All
now
up
and
in
then
there.
they found
You
like
hear
a,
that, stray cats out there that are listening? Just head to Jersey,
yeah. Every now and then they come across a little 3-day-old dead crackhead.
right? There you go. That's a fucking Thanksgiving dinner right there.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
That'll feed a whole family.
Oh,
Blue
man.
bloods for cats.
Blue bloods for cats.
Oh, my God.
Call
That's
ourselves another
great.
crackhead.
That's great.
So I know when I was talking to you yesterday, you were what were you saying? COVID.
Fuck it.
It really. What were you doing during COVID? What was the comedy club closed down? Right.
Nah, actually, we was open.
Oh, you got. It was
Yeah,
open?
because once they opened up the restaurants, we've been open since September.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was
Oh,
not
shit.
getting paid.
Not getting paid.
Nah, man.
Okay.
Don't fuck with my unemployment. I just got off that shit because they were asking too many questions.
It's like, no, I'm done.
The surveys.
They
think
start
they
poking
slick.
around and shit.
See, but that's part of that shit, though. They think they slick, man. They wanted to try to get rid of artists. Because they know artists are the last free thinkers in this motherfucker. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? So they're trying to get rid of artists because the whole time we was on lockdown, they're sending me emails like, oh, shit is opening again. Not like Amazon is hiring.
Yep.
I don't want to work at Amazon, motherfucker. Like I had a career
Yeah.
before you cut it off. I didn't lose my job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And fuck unemployment because I paid into that shit for fucking 20 years anyway.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know, it's not
fucking
like
A, man.
I paid into it for 20 years and never been on unemployment. You know, they put me on that shit. They invited me.
Yeah.
You know,
Fucking A, bro.
excuse me if I overstayed my welcome.
God forbid I actually contribute to society.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Puerto Rican. We tend to do that shit.
Oh man. So what? When I was at your show the last time, I think I remember you saying your kid is a rapper, right?
Yeah, he an angry rapper.
An angry rapper.
Yeah, but now the truth is, you know what it is, man. Like, you know, we'll see if it happens again. He does hip hop shit, but now he got a good job. He just bought a little Infinity. He's got that steady money coming
Oh,
in.
there you
so-
go.
Oh shit. So,
So-
fuck the music for now, right?
For now, yeah, you know, right now, you know what it is? He's happy. And it's like me.
That's all
you
that
know what I'm
matters,
saying?
bro.
Like I create art through pain. That's why I make bad decisions. I feel like subconsciously I make bad decisions.
We all
Like
do.
I don't want to, but I feel like subconsciously I do,
Yep.
just to experience some sort of stress and pain, so that I, you know, I could release that shit in some sort of form of art. Because when I'm happy, I don't really fucking.
That
You know.
makes
I mean,
total
with
fucking
comedy,
sense,
I do.
bro.
That's why I love comedy, because I did music before comedy, you know. And with the music, writing music, I always like that came through pain. But the comedy, like I could be happy and I still do. I do pretty well. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays I feel like it's different. It's just a different thing. I got like a message to talk about and the shit behind the shit I say, and it's not just dick jokes. You know?
Shows how people evolve.
Yeah,
That's
man,
cool as
it's
shit.
crazy, dog.
There's nothing wrong with dick jokes.
Nah,
We still like
I'm not
dick
saying
jokes.
I don't have dick jokes. I'm just saying if I tell you a dick joke, there's a reason I told you, and there's a story behind it.
Yes.
What's
You know
your
what I'm
What's
saying?
your worst dick joke?
What?
Absolute
Wouldn't it be
worst
the
dick joke.
best dick joke
That,
though?
yeah, we want to hear the best dick joke.
Now I want to hear the
I
worst one.
don't. I don't really. I don't
The
really
best
like.
dick
We
I
just
don't-
want to hear
Hold
about
up.
dicks.
Hold
wanna
up.
hear
The best
dick
dick joke
jokes.
is in
Yeah,
Jimmy's
exactly.
shorts.
Oh,
Got him.
Oh.
Damn.
Wow.
That was a good one, Ant.
All right.
I know. It was.
Nah, to be honest, man, I don't really talk about my dick a lot. You know, I don't brag about my dick. I'd rather you
It could
be.
be somebody
I'd
else's
rather you
dick.
be.
You
I'd
better
rather you
Just,
be.
a,
surprised.
just a dick joke.
I'd rather you be
Right.
pleasantly surprised.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather you have no expectations and be like, oh shit, that's, you know, that's actually better than I thought.
Don't judge a book by its
You
cover.
know, I think like when I do dick jokes, like a dick joke would be how like now that I'm 51, I feel like they talk about like 18 is your prime, but I feel like 18 wasn't my prime because at 18, like I would bust quick. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I can go a while. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because my shit's like a wounded warrior. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, he's
He's a
not
seasoned
impressed.
palate.
You know, he's not impressed. Like I be saying, like if my
There's
dick,
a scar. He's
yeah,
got one eye barely open.
he's not impressed anymore. Like if my dick had a face, it would just be like, you know, it just blink at you like a cat with slow blinks and shit. And then I said, but I will say, you know what? I lost distance. You know what I'm saying? Like you lose distance. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
you broke
At the
Jimmy.
end.
Look, you broke Jimmy. You
need a
broke
letter.
him.
The,
No,
dis-
you
the
don't.
distance
You
at the
broke
end you're
him.
talking about?
Later, Carter.
Yeah, the
Check your phone.
projectile.
Yeah, like put it this way. Like how old are you? How old are you?
24 in August.
See, you pop a nut, and you gotta be like a CSI agent.
Yeah,
when
you
clean
gotta be
up.
careful. Yeah, exactly.
You gotta clean up. You gotta look behind the counter.
Yep.
You gotta fucking look
Watch
on the
them
ceiling
eyes, bro.
fan. You gotta check the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
You never know where it went. You know, you gotta hope you got it all. My shit just kind of dribbles out on my hand, and I just flick it in the water, run under the water. Pros and cons.
Fucking love this
Well,
guy.
you heard it here, folks.
But,
Fucking right, dude.
but let's keep it real, ladies. What do you want? Longevity or fucking, you know? I mean, some ladies like it to splash all over, but you know they get paid for that shit. So
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you like to be
Yeah.
splashed or do you like to be dribbled? Pleplease comment
Oh,
below.
gee.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo.
What do you prefer?
Start a poll. Let's start a poll.
I'll
right
tell you
fucking
this.
now.
Yes, go on Instagram and start a poll.
Yo, I'll tell you this: what I lost in distance, I make up for in accuracy.
There you go.
There you
You
go.
know,
boss.
because back in the day, if you wanted me to
Well, what's
fucking
the difference if you ain't even making the belly button?
nah, because what I'm
Fuck
saying,
that.
See?
Fuck. No.
No,
stop.
here's
that
how
pisses
it-
me off.
Hear how it works. See, Hear how it works.
Everybody's got a
If you-
belly button.
If you
story.
happen to run into like a diamond in the rough, you run into a chick that actually likes when you come on her face. Back in the day, I would shoot it over her head, and I'd be like, "You gotta back up," you know. But now I just like stand over and I squeeze it out like a fucking empty tube of toothpaste, and it just
You gotta
hits,
roll it up from the bottom.
It hits exactly where you want it to be.
There you go, dude.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit the target, so I make up for inaccuracy if I happen to run into a diamond in the rough.
There you go, buddy. So, real quick, you know.
Success is when preparation meets.
Any girls that like face shots, hit us up.
Right. Let us know down in the
So-
comments.
Gary, I really wanted to know, so comedy, when did you get involved in comedy? I know you said you started doing comedy in New York 6 years ago. Were you doing anything like professionally? Were you doing anything before that?
I was signed to Epic Records when I was like 21.
Okay.
Yeah, I released our first album at 22. I was in the first live hip hop band, but that's a technicality. It wasn't like the first live hip hop band ever known, but technically we got signed first. I think we got signed like 3 or 4 days before the Roots signed their first professional contract. Yeah,
Wow.
I was signed to Epic Records. It was dope. But we were young, man. We were crazy. I was 21. It was all hood dudes. We was live. We was the first band to have bass, guitar, drums, a dude that played like samples and shit, and a live DJ, and I did the vocals.
Okay, do you play any instruments at all, or do you just do vocals?
Well, back then I only did vocals.
I meant in general. Do you
Yeah,
play any
now
instruments?
I play drums a little bit. I took lessons and shit for that.
Oh,
and
cool,
then
cool.
and then from there, when the band imploded on itself,
As bands do.
and we kind of got blackballed, you know what I'm saying? But it was our fault. But that shit could happen. People pay attention. But I then I had 2 kids, so I decided, fuck it, I can't be on the road and raise my son, so I stayed home. And then I started another band where I taught myself to play guitar. Called my first band was called Smoking Suckers with Logic. Check it out. They dope.
Cool, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's
man.
dope. I played with everybody. I played with Ziggy Marley. I played with fucking Bad Brains, Murphy's Law,
Shit,
fucking
fucking
KRS-One, Cool G Rap, fucking all of them, man. It was dope.
Fucking
it was
A,
dope.
man.
Fucking
Nice.
right, dude. You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
named some fucking big ass
Yeah.
names up there too, bro.
Oh yeah, no, we played with everybody.
What was your sound?
I played with
Like,
Julian
what-
Lennon. I played with everybody, man. It
What
was
were your
dope.
what was your guys' sound like? What did you do?
See, that's the thing. The thing was, I think what fucked us up is they put us out there as an alternative hip hop band.
Okay.
And I think back in '92, the word alternative turned a lot of people off.
Yeah.
The truth is, my attitude is we just a hip hop band,
Yeah.
which now people understand that. But back then, they didn't know what to fucking think of
They're
us.
just scared of the word alternative.
Yeah, I mean, like, we were a band that could play with Funk Face, and we could also play with fucking, like, Nas. We never played with Nas, but we could.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
because we could just do straight up hip hop shit, and then we had shit that was a little heavy, and, we did whatever, man.
So
I
like
love
you were
music.
like you ever hear E-Town Concrete?
Nah.
Well, they're a fucking band from Jersey. Fucking, they do like fucking some of their songs are like almost like Latin-y, and then they have the rap shit, and then they do the fucking straight up hardcore shit, and then fucking.
Yeah,
but
man.
it's all in one fucking song, and it doesn't make sense, but it makes perfect fucking sense.
Exactly, man. You hear all that influence in it.
Yeah.
I
That
get
was
that.
seven fucks.
I get
in
that.
In that
Yeah, nah, it was
sentence.
dope.
I
We
counted
kinda-
in that time.
Nice. I
Take
like
a
that.
shot every time
Fuck,
you said
fuck,
it.
fuck, fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck.
He did. He just
Dude,
said
if
fuck
I-
like 8 times.
If I
7
took a
times.
shot every time he said fuck, I'd be dead.
Yeah, you would.
So Gary, so you got involved with music first.
Yeah.
Were you always just a funny dude? Like when you were a kid, were you the funniest kid in school? Did you tell jokes?
I'm not
a lot?
even the funniest dude in my neighborhood. Because not real shit. I'm in this shit called Ravenswood for Life on Facebook, where it's like it's actually all the ballers too. Like, we all older now, you know what I'm saying? That's why I tell my son, don't be calling me when you got beef, man. It's not like I'm gonna call my peoples.
Right?
Like, my people's got kids now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make them come out at 1 o'clock in the morning because you had beef, and then this motherfucker get locked up for 20 years.
Right?
And now I gotta pay his rent. Get the fuck out of here, man. Do like I did. Don't call your fucking family. You call your friends if you have friends, man. That's where you find out where your real friends are. But
Fuck-
yeah,
fucking A, man,
right,
for sure.
dude.
But like, yeah. So what was the question?
I just said, were you the funniest
Don't
kid
you
in
Oh
school?
yeah.
Dude,
So I'm on
You
that
gotta love
shit.
Seriously and Important. We go from face shots to finding out who your real friends are, man. We
No.
fucking cover the whole
Well,
spectrum.
that's how
I'll
you
never-
find out who your real friends are if they take a face shot or not.
Yeah,
That is true.
That's true.
I
guess
will.
so.
I
Well,
will
you definitely
never
find out who's a keeper.
I will never think of toothpaste the same way.
But
ever
yo,
again.
I'm on that Facebook shit, right?
Same.
I'm on that Facebook shit, and it's all the people, you know. And one day, someone put up a thing: who was the funniest kid in the hood? And yo, I got honorable mention, and I came in third
Damn.
out of 3 people.
Damn.
Third is just a nice way of saying last. They put,
Right?
I say third because they put a 3 in front of it. You know what I'm saying?
Here's your copper. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out.
Yeah, you'd still get a trophy.
I
at
double
least.
checked to see if they said not in no particular order, but they didn't. So I came in third. And I'm thinking I'm the only motherfucker getting paid doing this shit.
Right.
That's all that matters. That's
You know?
all that matters. If you get
Crazy,
paid.
bro.
You know, but yeah, I'm not the funniest dude. But when I did get signed, and the truth is when we got signed, that shit was like a movie. We did one show, and I bought a cassette that we just recorded to the fucking place to do listen to 3 seconds, and then stopped it, and I was like, all right, well, whatever. And then he was like, I got somebody who wants to hear this. And the next
Wow.
thing you know, we're caught up in this fucking whirlwind. That's why we failed, because we were just too fucking nuts. But when the dude signed me, he was like, you're in the wrong business. His name was Michael Kaplan at the time. He was the head of Epic Records at the time. And he was like, or at least that division. I'm not, you know, whatever. But I don't know what the fuck. I was high.
He signed the checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, you're in the wrong business. And I said, dude, what are you talking about? You just signed me to a 7-year deal. We only lasted a year and a half, but and he goes, yeah, nah, you a great artist, but your shit is comedy. You should be doing comedy. All my life, people told me that. All my life, I thought about doing it, but I always said that'll be my fallback. You know?
But why was he saying that you should do comedy? Were you just always fucking around with him? or
Yeah, like
something?
even
Or-
during the
Dude,
shows,
there's
dude.
just some people that fucking know, dude.
Yeah.
Like that'll just like look at someone and just be like, dude, you're cut out for this. And sometimes they're right. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
You-
I mean,
you-
what would you do? Like funny shit on stage?
Yeah, like
Would
you
do,
know how
okay.
you know how when you go to see your band, the dude talks between songs, and your
Yeah.
attitude is like, "Shut the fuck up and play the song."
Yeah.
You have nothing to say. Like you really have nothing to say.
Unless they're
Shut
really
up.
funny, you're
I mean,
really
don't get me wrong.
interesting.
Yeah.
How you
And-
feeling
I mean, no,
tonight?
there's a couple of people that, when they say shit, you're like, all right, but then they're like, when I wrote this song, I was in, I was in Memphis on, Route 66 and, whatever. It's some stupid shit, and you're like, just play the fucking song.
Yo, for
And,
real.
you
When
know-
I went to see Evanescence at a MM barbecue around here, and fucking third song, and Amy Lee goes, "I'm gonna go sit down by this, play this song by myself on the piano because I wrote it, blah blah blah." And I was like, "I'm out. I'm getting the fuck out of here right
Yeah.
now." I know exactly what you're talking about. I
Exactly.
got up and I fucking left.
Exactly. Exactly. And what would happen is I would do that shit. I would talk between songs, and motherfuckers would be dying laughing.
There you go.
And like I would wind up doing like 10 minutes between songs. I was
The
doing
rest of the guys, they pissed off. Or
Jerry,
they
shut
laughing
the
too?
fuck up.
yeah. Before every show, they would say, "Yo, don't talk so much between songs." But I had something to say, so that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like if you have something to say, then no matter what you're doing and whatever art form you're doing it, people are gonna realize you got something to say. So that's the thing. Like so, throughout that whole shit, people were like, "You should be doing comedy," And then once I went through my divorce, that's when I realized I should be doing comedy.
Yeah.
Because I was hanging out at this bar, and every time I was there, I'd just be, I was going through it. I was trying to do that romantic shit. I was trying to drink myself to death, like Leaving Las Vegas. I was.
Good movie though.
Yeah, it was romantic, but my liver was better than my credit, and I ran out of fucking money so quick.
I like that one.
It's real shit. My bad credit saved my life. But I would go to this bar and I would just be like talking about what I'm going through, not even trying to be funny. Like at times, sometimes I was actually really hurting, you know what I'm saying? And they'd all be dying. And they'd be like, dude, do you do comedy? And I'll be like, nah. And then from there, I started hanging at this tattoo shop. People be getting tattooed. I'd be going through it, you know what I'm saying? Lasted a few months. I'd be going through it and just venting. Like my ex-wife would just pick me up And like I heard her like 5 blocks away coming to get the kids money because she pumping DMX. You know what I'm saying? And like when we were together, I'd have the song on 1 and she would be like, does it have to be so loud? And I'd be like, it's on 1. If it's any lower, it would be off. You know what I'm saying? Now I hear her 7 blocks away pumping DMX. So I'd be a little pissed about shit like that. And I go to the tattoo shop and I vent and they'd all be dying. And they'd be like, you're a comedian, right? And I'd be like, nah. They're like, dude, you got to start doing that shit. And I was like, fuck it. My boy gave me an apartment one day, and he was like, you're going to do it. I'm moving to Puerto Rico. I'm never going to see you. Because I was thinking about it a lot now. And I said, fuck it, let's find an open mic. We went to an open mic, and...
How was that, though? Like, did you... that first open mic, did you write down material, or you just went in winging it?
Nah, my best friend was like, yo, G, I've dated comedians. She said, you got to know what you're going to say. What are you going to say? I said, I don't know. And she was like,
great,
you can't
man.
go up there not knowing what you're going to say. And I said, listen, if it's meant for me to do it, then I'll think of something to say.
Fucking A.
And then as I'm walking up, I got a text. Oh, I never even told this story. I get a text. And on the text, it was from my ex-wife, who we were still kind of going through some shit, you know? Like, she was still at the point where she would just stress me over my son. You know what I'm saying? Now we friends. But back then, it was like she was still stress me over my son. And she sends me a text, while you're still hanging out with your, and in quotations, friends, having a good time, I just want you to know that I just finished bringing your son back from the hospital because he had a UTI from sticking his dick in a cup of pudding.
Wait,
That's some American Pie shit right
Wait, is
there.
that-
Yeah, he was inspired
Is
by
that a
American
true
Pie.
Fucking
What?
right.
True story.
That's a true story.
True
Wow.
story.
That's
And
awesome.
my son is so gangster, he don't even care if I share that.
Wait,
Shout out to him, bro.
wait, how old was he when that happened?
He was like just probably experiencing his dick.
Yeah, dude. When you're that age, you try and stick your dick in
You think
everything.
you stick
He
your
just
dick in
got
everything?
caught.
You know, you rub it on anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I found out
That's
what it
how it
does.
is.
I jumped off the bed I jumped into the bed after a shower on some fucking real silky sheets one time, and I was like, what the fuck was
Right.
that?
You're like, oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Boys are
Yeah, all I
weird.
know is ever since then, my
Yeah,
mother's
I
like,
don't
why
know
you
anything
always
about
run
that.
into the room right after the shower? And I just dive into that shit. It took me a little while to realize the more I dove,
Yeah, you gotta dive repeatedly.
more shit happened. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's fucking great.
So Gary, you know, we are getting later into the show. I wanted to ask, what about what about the future endeavors, like career shit? What are you planning?
One more time without stuttering.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Fuck you, Harley.
Oh, he turned around fast as shit like he was going to
Don't
fuck
make me
you up.
fire you again.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just
I'm
glad.
kidding. I love Harley.
I'm just glad you guys heard her too, because for a second I thought she was like a figment, you know, 'cause I saw that she died like 2 weeks ago, and like I don't know. In all honesty, man, this whole shit has just kind of like figured itself out. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't really made no moves other than open the doors that walk through the doors that open in front of me.
What
You
would
know
you?
I'm
What am I
saying?
like? What do you be
Like
thinking?
in other words, I started the first time I did this shit. I was like, yeah, I want to do this again. I want to get into it, but I had no idea how to get into it. I'm 42 fucking years old. I was like, I don't know how to get into this. And then one day I just saw like a thing that said to take a class in Broadway Comedy Club. You know, and I was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there, it was like $200, and I'm like, yo, I probably smoked $200 today. You know, so fuck
I
it.
feel
Let
that.
me take that class, because at the end of that class, you get to play at Broadway Comedy Club.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
So I was like, fuck it. Let me take that class, even though no class can make you become funny. But they
Yeah.
did teach me a lot of shit, like picking up my hat so my shadow don't cast over my expressions and shit. Nah, I'm good. And they taught me a lot of shit. And then I did that last shit. Somebody saw me, told me he's doing a contest. Come do the contest. That was $20. I was smoking $20 during the conversation.
Yeah.
I said, fuck it. I joined up for $20. My attitude was, at least I get to play in front of some people, and then maybe someone will see me, and maybe something will happen. And I wound up winning the fucking thing.
Yay.
You know what I'm saying?
nice,
Like I was like, wow, who thought that shit was gonna happen? I didn't think it was gonna happen. But then from that, some other dude was like, the same dude was like, I want to start booking you on shows. So then I just started booking with him, and then meeting more people, and then I started learning about open mics, and then shit just happened. Through that dude, who a lot of people think is a slime, and then I can't argue that. I can't defend that he's a slime. I won't say his name, because the truth is, I didn't get nothing negative from him. You know what I'm saying? Like I did that. That shit made me get some gigs. He got me into Dangerfields, and then he put me on a tour with the dudes who I go with multi personalities. He put us on a tour together, but then eventually we all realized we have to separate ways from this dude. But yeah, we stayed together. And now we travel twice a year, man, on some crazy. We're going to be out in November, crazy, man. If you follow me on Gary G Garcia on Instagram or Facebook, we're going to be all over in November. It's going to be crazy.
Good shit.
I think we're going
Nice.
for like 2-3 months. It's going to be nuts.
Sounds like
That
it.
sounds great, man.
It's fun, but you want to kill each other eventually. You're eating fucked up food, so you're not really, like, I don't even eat well, and I'm eating fucked up food.
Yeah.
And that alone starts to make you grouchy, lack of sleep. You know, I start missing Mama, my cat. You know what I'm saying? So that's her name, Mama Cat.
That's funny. I have a little kitten in my house right now, and I haven't decided on a name for her. I keep calling her Little Girl.
That's her name. There it is. That's her name. That's how I got Mama Cat. Because I was, come here, Mama Cat.
So, Gary, do you even notice that Carter wore his Ghostbusters shirt for you?
Yeah, I noticed that. We were talking about it earlier.
I mean, you were the only one that didn't make fun of or didn't mention Carter's Ghostbusters
Yeah,
shirt. We
well,
went to
first-
that
Ghost
thing.
butter shirt.
Ghostbusters.
Don't mind Jimmy. He hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't.
You haven't seen Ghostbusters?
I haven't seen
Nope.
Ghostbusters. I promised I'd watch them all before the new one comes out, but now I haven't seen them.
What new one? You mean the one with the chicks?
No,
there's
fuck
another-
that
there's
one.
one coming
That
out in
one was
November.
terrible.
Another one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
the-
another new one.
This one, Jason Reitman directed and wrote, and that's Ivan Reitman's son, the guy who originally directed and helped write the first one.
It actually looks decent.
Looks
Yeah, it
fucking
looks really
awesome.
good.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you have to watch
Check out the
bro.
trailer. Like it looks
It's
like
both.
a legit movie.
The original one was
See,
so
I'm
good.
on
though.
that. Boom. What she just said. I'm old school. Like, to me, it's both exciting and sad at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it's exciting in a way of seeing a new version of it, but it's sad to show you how fucking they don't have shit.
Yep.
Hollywood has nothing. All they gotta do is all they're doing is re-bringing back old
Yeah.
fucking
Exactly.
movies.
You're right about that, brother.
And the
ruining
truth
'em.
is, whenever somebody does come out with a free mind and come up with something great, then Hollywood gets a hold of them. You know what I'm saying? And then they start to, like, you know, the shit ain't like their first one because they can't talk about the same shit.
Yep.
You know, that's
True.
the thing. You gotta, like,
True.
it's tough, man. Like I was talking about, me saying my conspiracies. Hollywood is more. It's an entertainment industry, but more so, it's a weapon being used in this whole fucking control shit to
You're
keep
so
us
fucking right.
occupied watching dumb shit, so that we're not fucking caring about what the fuck's going on around us.
I
Yep.
like dumb stuff. I'm sorry. I watch reality
There's,
TV.
there's nothing wrong with it. I just finished watching Game of Thrones over because I never saw the last
That
season.
fucking shit. I love that
And
show.
I don't know what I watched the first time. Oh my God, I learned so much more the second
Right.
season. My God, it was so fucking good. I mean, the only problem I got, I don't necessarily like the way Cersei died.
Same.
I didn't like that
Yeah, no.
either.
Same.
Dude.
I mean,
man.
there was a romantic thing to it, how the brother had his golden arm over her, and
Yeah.
you know, he protected her to the end. You know, but
I didn't like the last.
It
two
wasn't
seasons
brutal
either
enough.
way.
I really want to do a Game of Thrones episode
I never
of
saw
the show.
it.
You and Carter just have
It's
to watch
worth
it.
it.
But if
Oh
we
yeah,
do, can
you
we-
and
can we
Carter
call
just have
you
to
in?
spend the next
Oh,
6
yeah, I would
months
love-
watching
Call you in,
Game
can
of
we talk
Thrones.
to you for a little bit?
300
I would
episodes or
love-
something?
Yeah,
There's
something
There's
crazy
eight
like that.
seasons.
Yeah.
But
Seasons.
Gary,
Oh,
real
wow.
quick, I wanted to ask you, because we didn't talk anything, you know, have you ever, like, you've probably been to Philly before. Have you
Yeah.
ever performed in Philly?
I've done Helium at Philly,
Okay.
and I do right outside of Philly, Bristol, all the time. When I did music, I did Philly too. But as far as comedy goes, I did Helium once, and I do Bristol all the time, which is right outside.
Yeah,
of Philly.
yeah. Bristol's actually really close to where we are now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do that spot a lot over at Comedy Works, I think it's called. I think that's what it's called, Comedy Works. You know, big up to Petey, man. Yeah, it's you know, I go anywhere they want. But Philly got, like, I love Philly, dog.
We love Philly too.
I absolutely
Nah, I
love
don't.
Philly.
Oh, come on.
I
Nah,
do.
dude.
I love Philly.
I
There's
did
some
not.
good things
Yeah,
about
Even back,
Philly. There's
even
some
back
good
when I
things.
came out here
What'd you
with
say,
my
Carter?
band, they showed me mad love. I came back doing comedy. They showed me mad love in Atlantic City. Back when I was on the boardwalk hustling tickets, and I would not buy a ticket from me. I would not buy a ticket from me. If I came up to me on the boardwalk saying you want to see a comedy show,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say get the fuck out of my face with that comedy show shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I did sell tickets, I would ask where people are from. They were always from Philly, man. I feel like Philly, y'all motherfuckers are gonna be good to me, man. You're gonna be a big part of my life. I don't know why, but it's like Philly. I got a love for Philly. Although your crackhead game is trying to put AC to rest.
Yeah, bro.
Cause yo, you got different. They stand right on the white lines in the street.
I mean, we're putting every.
Dude.
I just
We
spent a
put
couple
the
days.
world to shame, bro.
That's
I
all
just
Yeah,
spent a couple
that's not
days in
crack, bro.
Manhattan, bro.
Yeah, that's not
Like,
crack.
I
We
mean,
don't-
crack.
I have not seen anything.
Man,
We got that
Philly's
heroin.
junkies, man.
Nah, Manhattan. Yeah, Manhattan. They wait for the red light and then they run up on your car and walk along the side of the car. Philly gets you coming off the highway
That's true.
on the dashed lines.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
man. It's bad. It is.
I said, man, it must hurt to get hit with a quarter at 35 miles an hour. You know, like if a motherfucker want to help you toss change out the window, man, that shit gonna leave a mark, dude.
Yep.
35 miles an hour?
Like them old toll booths.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, is that even a good spot to beg for money, man? Like,
No,
I
not
know
at
you
all.
broke, but are you stupid?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I can't believe some of these motherfuckers, like on the highways and shit, how they just. There'll be people just still driving 5 miles, and they're walking up to fucking cars.
It's everywhere. I mean, like they're everywhere, all
They
over
are.
the city.
Indiana got some fucking aggressive crackheads too. Like they actually come up to you and be like, yo, hit me off with some money, son. And I'm like, hit you off with some money? I don't even fucking know you.
Right.
Dude, did you ever see that Twisted Tea video where the dude hits the kid with the,
That
with the
wasn't
can of
Philly.
Twisted Tea? I know.
Oh yeah, no, the one with the kid, yeah.
I
saw
could
that.
have sworn, you could have sworn that was Philly.
No,
We
I
all
knew
thought it was
immediately.
Philly.
You
I
didn't-
knew immediately
It
because
wasn't?
I know for a fact you can't buy fucking alcohol in 7-Eleven in a Philly.
No, but
In
he
Philly.
wasn't buying it in there. He already had the alcohol. The
So
other
says
guy.
you.
I never saw that commercial.
Yeah,
That's
we
the
You
got-
don't know
first
that
one.
he walked in there with.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't know that he
exactly.
bought it in there. I thought I could have sworn it was a
No,
Philly
that is
7-Eleven.
the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, how the fuck did he buy a Twisted Tea in 7-Eleven?
I was just thinking maybe he had it in there because I've walked into 7-Elevens with
No.
alcohol.
Yeah, man, this motherfucker should be a detective right there, dude.
Right?
That's having a sight into
Oh
like the
my
little
God.
things going around.
Detective
Man.
Know where
Anthony
you're-
Santalieri. It
Know where
sounds
you're
like
from, bro.
It sounds like a detective's name. Detective
Does it?
Anthony Santalieri.
No, fuck that, bro.
I think it.
I ain't
like,
no rat.
Special
Fuck out of
agent-
here.
Special Agent Anthony Santalieri.
Special agent, that's kind of cool. I'll go with that. I'll do some spy shit, but I ain't no fucking fuck that.
Well, spies are more rats than detectives, man.
No, but they get to like blow shit up and fucking drive crazy cool cars and fucking have cool gadgets and shit.
That's
But
true.
007.
Yeah,
Anthony
exactly.
Santalieri.
Yeah, he'd be
Yeah.
double O duh.
yeah,
Or you could do like some
00420.
You could do like some like Men in Black stuff, huh? I'm talking about the aliens.
Yeah, there you go. I'm
Yeah,
cool
why don't
with
you just
They
join
got
that
some cool-
division?
The Men in Black division?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have a black suit. I gotta go get one.
I
Buy
think
one.
they
Go to
give you
Foreman
one.
Mills.
Who doesn't?
They
have
give
a
you the
black
suit.
I don't
Do you-
know.
Oh,
Do
and
you-
the sunglasses.
Oh, there you go. I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
I have a black suit, but for whatever
Can
reason,
I borrow it, Jim?
yeah, you might be able to because for whatever reason it shrunk the past couple years.
Yeah, that's
You
what
I don't
sure
know.
you're not just
I don't know what
eating
it
happened.
shrunk. That's what it did.
It's the humidity around here.
The suit shrunk. I don't know what
It's that
happened.
fabric, man. Fucking
That's what it is, man.
that expired fabric.
Goddamn cotton.
Oh
Terrible.
my god.
All right,
But,
before we wrap this shit up, do you got anything else you want to plug? Any shows coming up? Any podcast episodes coming out? Anything?
Yeah, man, I release a podcast on YouTube every Saturday. You can check it out. If it's not on Saturday, it's on Sunday. It's definitely popping out. On the
Whenever
weekend.
I get to it.
You know, it's usually Saturday, but every now and then, Saturdays are rough because the
Yep.
Friday was hard. But yeah, we got that. Check out check out my special, man. You did not see me here tonight. I'll be in Long Island at Governor's Club. The end of the month, I think it's the 30th or the 31st. But if you follow me on Gary G Garcia, I post all that shit. So,
But
other than that, man, I appreciate you guys having me, man. This shit was fun as a motherfucker, yo.
Yeah,
dude, yeah, I had a
yeah,
great
we had a
time.
lot. We had a great time.
Listen, it's only an hour away from me, man. I will come back anytime you
Yeah.
motherfuckers want me.
This is
Man.
the start of a beautiful friendship for sure.
For real.
I 100% agree.
Gary G, thank you for being on, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you for
All right,
having me.
people, remember, be peaceful. Don't do heroin.
Bye again.
That was good.
That was fun, man.